The diplomatic chamber aboard the Zixtharn mothership hummed with tension as Ambassador Velnar stared at the translation device in mounting horror. His 3 eyes blinked in sequence, a sign of deep distress among his kind. "Impossible," he whispered, his translator chip struggling with the guttural sounds. "The humans claim animal precipitation." Elsa Martinez, Earth's youngest xenolinguist, noticed the ambassador's crystalline skin flickering from azure to alarmed violet. She exchanged a confused glance with her partner Alex Chen, who stood beside her in his crisp diplomatic uniform. "Ambassador, is everything all right?" Elsa asked carefully. Velnar's manipulator appendages trembled as he accessed the emergency protocols. "You said it is raining cats and dogs on your planet. We must evacuate immediately. The Galactic Council never warned us Earth had weaponized fauna storms." Alex blinked, then blinked again. "I'm sorry, what?" "Your meteorological warfare." Velnar's voice rose to a pitch that made the translation software crackle. "We came in peace, seeking trade agreements, and you threaten us with carnivorous mammals falling from the sky." Elsa's eyes widened in realization, and she had to bite her lip to suppress a laugh. "Ambassador Velnar, please, there's been a misunderstanding." But the Zixtharn was already transmitting distress signals. Within moments, his second-in-command, Officer Kriash, burst into the chamber with what appeared to be an energy shield generator. "Sir, I've initiated ARC protocols," Kriash reported, his smaller form vibrating with urgency. "We're fabricating a massive vessel as per the ancient Earth texts. The biblical specifications from your database indicate we'll need cubit measurements and pairs of every—" "Stop!" Alex held up both hands, his voice firm but fighting against the absurdity. "Nobody is building an ARC. Nobody needs to evacuate." Velnar's eyes swiveled to focus on Alex with laser intensity. "But you confirmed the precipitation of predatory Earth mammals. Our meteorological scans detected significant water content in your atmosphere. Combined with your species' known tactical creativity, we assumed—" "It's an idiom," Elsa interjected gently, stepping forward. She pulled up a holographic display from her tablet. "A figure of speech. A metaphor. It means it's raining very heavily. Not that actual animals are falling from the sky." The chamber fell silent except for the soft whir of life support systems. Velnar's skin slowly shifted from violet to a confused orange. You use false information to describe weather patterns." "We use colorful language," Alex explained, relaxing slightly. "Humans have thousands of expressions that don't mean what they literally say. It's part of how we communicate emotion and emphasis." Kriash lowered his shield generator, his confusion evident even across species barriers. "But why would you say something false to convey truth?" "This is illogical." Elsa smiled warmly. "Is it, though? Your people change colors to express emotion. We saw the ambassador turn violet when alarmed. That's not logical either, but it communicates something words alone cannot." "That is biological, not linguistic deception," Velnar countered, though his tone had softened. "Is it really deception if everyone understands the real meaning?" Alex asked, warming to the discussion. "When I tell Elsa she's a ray of sunshine, I don't mean she's literally a beam of solar radiation." Elsa elbowed him playfully. "Though I am pretty bright." Velnar observed their interaction with all 3 eyes. "You just struck your companion. Is this aggression?" "Friendly gesture," both humans said simultaneously, then laughed. The ambassador's skin flickered through several colors before settling on a thoughtful green. "Your species is complex. You layer meaning upon meaning. Truth wrapped in falsehood that is understood as truth. Physical contact that signifies affection through minor pain. Now you're getting it," Elsa said encouragingly. Kriash tilted his head. "What other meteorological impossibilities do humans claim?" Alex grinned. "Oh, we're just getting started. We say it's raining buckets, that there's a storm brewing when we mean trouble's coming. That someone's head is in the clouds when they're not paying attention. We break the ice even though there's no ice." Elsa added, "We're under the weather when we're sick. Every cloud has a silver lining when something good comes from something bad." Velnar raised a manipulator appendage. "Please stop, our linguistic database is overheating." But something remarkable happened then. The ambassador's skin began to shimmer with patterns, swirls of color that seemed almost playful. "This is why the Galactic Council struggles with humanity. You are the only species in known space that communicates on multiple simultaneous levels." "Is that a problem?" Alex asked cautiously. Quite the opposite, Velnar replied, and if a Zixtharn could smile, he seemed to be attempting it. It is fascinating, inefficient, chaotic, and utterly fascinating. The other council members fear your unpredictability, but perhaps they misunderstand it. Elsa felt hope bloom in her chest. We're not trying to be deceptive. We're trying to be expressive. Yes, the ambassador said slowly. I begin to understand. When your negotiators say they will put all their cards on the table, they do not mean, no actual cards, no actual table, Alex confirmed. And let's touch base just means let's talk later. Velnar's color shifted to what Elsa had learned was the Zixtharn equivalent of amusement, a soft, pulsing amber. Perhaps this is why humanity has survived so long. You see reality and then improve upon it with imagination, facts seasoned with fiction to create flavor. Exactly. Elsa beamed. Kriash spoke up hesitantly. So when humans say break a leg to performers, they definitely don't want anyone's leg to break, Alex assured him. It means good luck. Remarkable, Velnar murmured. We have much to learn from each other, though I request a comprehensive database of these idioms before our next session. Deal, Elsa said, extending her hand. The ambassador looked at it uncertainly. Another gesture? Handshake. It means agreement. Velnar carefully wrapped his manipulator appendage around her hand. No precipitation of fauna required? Elsa laughed. No arc necessary, Ambassador. I promise. As the meeting concluded and the humans prepared to leave, Alex leaned toward Elsa. Well, that was a disaster averted. Dodged a bullet, she agreed. Behind them, they heard Velnar's panicked voice. Bullets! You dodge projectile weapons? Is this customary? They were going to need a much bigger database, and